The Bold and the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers reveal that Luna Nozawa's Lisa Yamada. Sinister secrets led to Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, and Poppy Nozawa's Romy Park relationship falling apart. Now that Poppy has moved in with Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, Bill's attention is currently back on Katie Logan, Heather Tom, and fixing their family. However, Romy Park had the privilege of working with Don Diamond as her on-screen love interest and main co-star for quite some time. It's clear that Park thinks the world of Diamond, especially after the way he came to her rescue behind the scenes. In a new interview with SOD, Romy Park opened up about facing a tragic loss 2 weeks after she got hired on B&B Park, lost her beloved dog, Bear, who she admitted was like a child to her. As a result, Park struggled early in her run. Although Park plastered a smile on the surface, she was still dealing with a lot of pain on the inside. The situation changed drastically for Park once she started working with Diamond. From the very first day, Park admitted that Diamond had her in stitches laughing. Instead of all the tears that Park no doubt shed over Bear, she found herself crying with laughter thanks to how funny Diamond is. And I ended up telling him later, I thought it would be so long before I could laugh again, and you had me laughing on the first day. That's how I feel about Don. I love him, he makes me laugh all the time, and it's really such a joy to work with him, Park said. Park has also found herself turning to Diamond for advice along the way. Don Diamond has been in the soap business for many years, so he certainly knows a thing or two about the world of daytime dramas. Since Bill is an established character and a fan favorite, Park was thrilled over the chance to be paired up with him. As for what the future holds, it's tough to make long-term predictions about soap pairings. Things may look bleak for Bill and Poppy right now, but anything can happen down the road. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Poppy will have to figure out what to do in the meantime, so stick with us for updates on any romantic news that might be brewing. Be sure to make CDL your top B&B source for all the hot Bold and the Beautiful spoilers, predictions, news, and updates you're looking for. In the high-stakes world of soap operas, real-life emotions often collide with the scripted dramas, adding depth to the performances we see on screen. One such real-life emotional journey recently came to light when the Bold and the Beautiful B&B star Romy Park, who plays Poppy Nozawa, opened up about a heartbreaking personal loss and the incredible support she received from her on-screen love interest, Don Diamond, who portrays the powerful Bill Spencer. Poppy and Bill's on-screen drama. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers have revealed that the on-screen relationship between Poppy Nozawa and Bill Spencer has taken a nosedive. Luna Nozawa's, played by Lisa Yamada, dark and sinister secrets have unraveled the romance between Poppy and Bill, creating tension and heartbreak for the characters. Poppy's storyline has shifted dramatically as she moves in with Lee Finnegan, Naomi Matsuda, while Bill's focus drifts back to his former flame, Katie Logan, Heather Tom, and rebuilding their fractured family. However, while Poppy and Bill's relationship falters on screen, behind the scenes, Romy Park and Don Diamond's bond is an inspiring example of friendship, support, and camaraderie. Romy Park's heartbreaking loss. For Romy Park, her journey on the Bold and the Beautiful began with a mix of excitement and tragedy. Just 2 weeks after being cast as Poppy Nozawa, Park was struck by an immense personal loss, the death of her beloved dog, Bear. Park shared in a recent interview with Soap Opera Digest, SOD, how Bear was more than just a pet to her, he was like a child. Bear's passing shattered Park, who described the pain as almost unbearable. I was devastated, Park admitted. Bear was my world. Losing him felt like losing a piece of myself. The early days of Park's run on the Bold and the Beautiful were marked by this heavy grief. She threw herself into work, determined to keep up a positive front. On the surface, she smiled and acted as if nothing was wrong, but underneath, she was dealing with profound emotional turmoil. The weight of losing her dog made it difficult for her to find joy, and Park questioned whether she'd ever be able to laugh or smile genuinely again. Don Diamond, a beacon of light. Enter Don Diamond, Park's on-screen partner and an experienced soap actor known for his decades-long tenure in daytime dramas. From the moment they started working together, Diamond became a beacon of light for Park during her dark times. In her interview with Saad, Park recalled how her first day on set with Diamond was a turning point in her grieving process. Despite the sadness that loomed over her, Diamond had her in stitches laughing almost immediately. Don is the kind of person who lights up a room with his energy and sense of humor, Park said. From the very first day, I couldn't stop laughing. He's so funny that I found myself laughing through tears at times. It's a rare gift to be able to do that for someone who's grieving. Diamond's humor and infectious energy were exactly what Park needed. He helped her realize that it was possible to experience happiness again, even in the midst of sorrow. Park recounted a heartfelt moment when she finally opened up to Diamond about the impact he'd had on her healing process. I remember telling him, I thought it would be so long before I could laugh again, but you had me laughing on the first day, Park revealed. That's how I feel about Don. I love him. He makes me laugh all the time, and it's really such a joy to work with him. A mentor and friend. Beyond the laughter and lighthearted moments, Park also found Diamond to be a wise and supportive mentor. With his many years of experience in the soap industry, Diamond has seen it all, both in front of and behind the camera. Park, relatively new to the world of daytime television, quickly realized that Diamond was a wealth of knowledge. Don's been in the business for so long, and he's so respected by everyone, Park said. He's the kind of person you go to for advice, whether it's about acting, the industry, or just life in general. I've learned so much from him in such a short time. Park said she was particularly grateful to have Diamond as her co-star because Bill Spencer is such an established and beloved character in the bold and the beautiful universe. Being paired with someone like Diamond, who has a deep connection to his character and the show's audience, made Park feel supported in her own role as Poppy. He makes everything easier, especially in emotional or intense scenes, Park added. We've had some tough moments on screen, but knowing I have someone like Don beside me makes all the difference. Future of Poppy and Bill's romance. While Poppy and Bill's relationship is on rocky ground right now, with Bill turning his attention back to Katie and Poppy dealing with the fallout of her family's secrets, Park remains hopeful that their on-screen romance isn't over for good. Soap operas are notorious for their twists and turns, and just because things look bleak now doesn't mean a reconciliation isn't in the cards for the future. Who knows what the writers have planned, Park mused. Things can change in a heartbeat on The Bold and the Beautiful. One minute you think your character's story is over, and the next you're thrown into a new arc that completely changes everything. Park is particularly excited to explore the complexities of Poppy's character and how her dynamic with Bill may evolve over time. While the current storyline focuses on Poppy's familial struggles and the consequences of Luna's secrets, there's always a chance for romance to reignite between Poppy and Bill. Bill is such a fascinating character, and I love the idea of exploring more of their relationship, Park said. Whether or not they end up together, I'm grateful for the journey we've had so far.